Hey now, everyone. Happy Tuesday to you guys. I hope all is well and everyone is in good spirit as always. And I'm just coming by to talk about some tea that's going around and to see, because it's allegedly, and to see what you guys think about this. I guess as many of you possibly heard, if you're trying to stay out this sector all the time and just look at other different things that's going on YouTube. um, Kevin Gates is supposedly messed around with a transsexual. And I mean, we've heard him say some of the most grossest things he have done. Far as he loves the groceries. He love eating them groceries. He's had sex, as he says, with one of his family members. They didn't know, but when they found out, they continued on. The man is just a downright. I ain't gonna even call that freaky. I'm just gonna say nasty. The man it has so many different things in his mind about what making love and sexual acts consist of. And, he's even has that bestiality type ego going on. Like that's something he's into as well. It's like crazy, and the man's a handsome man, and when he talks with intelligence. But after hearing this lady's story, or I'm not for sure how true it is, but she did go and do an interview about it. And my concerns is, he took this woman to his home and introduced her to Drika, his wife, and afterwards took her on upstairs and did what they were doing. And she said that as he was eating the groceries, he looked up at her and asked her, was she a transsexual? So that was confusing to me, because I'm like, she must be fully trans, because if not, I mean, he's seen that dang dang hanging down there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what is really up with Kevin Gates? And my concerns is his wife. I know that they have this open marriage thing going on, and I know that she wants to keep her family together, but at what cost? Is it worth your worthiness to continue on with this man to keep your family together, and he does all the ridiculous, nasty things that he does, and putting your life at jeopardy due to the fact that, if he's sleeping around and he's under the influence of something, he's not always using protection. He's putting his mouth on any and everything. I just, for us as women, we just have to know our worth, and really have some self-love and take care of ourselves, versus trying to make somebody else happy when we're sitting there miserable. Because that has to be a miserable, lonely existence, to have a husband that goes out and does the things that he does, and then now to the point to where you're bringing transsexuals home, and I'm just okay with it. You just take them upstairs and you do what you do, huh? No, I don't think so. Couldn't be me and wouldn't be me, because that's just a bit too much, And like I say, that is he. Well, yeah, I don't know. Is he bisexual? What? Like I say, because I don't know if the person, if the lady had a wonk still down there or what, because she said he was down there eating her out. So my thing is, did she get fully transitioned? And he probably didn't know, because she said when he took her out to dinner, and when they were sitting at the table, she said he was looking so deep in her eyes, he was thinking he was looking through her soul. And I'm like, what? Man, stop it. And when you listen to this woman talks, she sounds like a man that is trying to use a woman's voice. So I would have caught on to that. And then the strong jawline and chin, I would have caught on to that real fast. So allegedly, he was not aware of it until they started doing the do, and he asked her then. But like I say, that's totally disrespectful, to bring a woman, if it was you know, not a transsexual, just to bring anybody home, whether you're in an open marriage or not, to meet your wife. You know, because like I say, that's where this mental health drops in again. You know, people have low self-esteem. You know, they don't feel and know their worth, so they're willing to put up with any and everything because they're comfortable in their situation and they don't want to have to start all over. But sometimes you have to get uncomfortable and remove yourself so you can really feel what it feels like to be comfortable and at peace, you see. So I mean, like I said, this is all allegedly, but just listening to the interview and the lady saying what she was saying, I'm like, this guy is wacko for real, you know. And like I said, Kevin Gates was my boy, but I promise you, he just do too much, and he is just downright nasty. But we'll talk about this if you guys, you know, have heard about it. Do you think it is allegedly, or do you think it is possibly true? You know, so drop down in the comments, and it's all over YouTube. So if you guys go check out, you know, some of the different, well, just, you know, put it in your search bar, and it's going to pop up everywhere. And listen to what this transsexual is saying. And what do you think about it? And how does that, well, I guess everybody would probably still feel the same about Kevin, because, I mean, you can't put nothing past him. So it ain't like I do believe it or I don't believe it. She just didn't come with any receipts, you know. So by her not coming with receipts, then that kind of, you have to say allegedly, because, you know, these groupies out here, they're doing anything. And like she said, she would get in everybody's DM that were stars, so she can go on dates with them and do with them so they can pay her bills, you know. And then, see, that's why a lot of transsexuals are getting hurt and murdered, due to the fact that he should have known she was a transsexual prior to even going to dinner with him. You know, she should have enclosed that with him, so he can have the option to say deal or no deal. I don't mess around like that. But she said when she said yes, while they were in the mix of things, he said he didn't care. He was all right with it, and he kept on doing what he was doing, you know. So hey, to each his own, you know, to each his own. I just know, yeah, if I was Dreka, it couldn't be me. I'll take my babies, and me and my babies are going on, and if that means being by myself and not having a man around, that's so be it. So be it. That's what it'll be, you know, versus having to subject yourself to all this type of craziness, you know. And that industry is something else. So that's why we're hearing about so many of these rappers and stuff out here messing around with transsexuals, because they have sold their soul to gain the world. You know, they have just turned clean over to the devil, you know, and doing whatever it takes to make a buck, you know, to keep that music going, and to keep their self interested, and to keep them in the industry circle, you know. So you have to do a little something strange for some change to be in that industry. That's why I would never want to be in, or never want to see my children take that kind of route, because I already know they're going to sell out. You know, either they're going to have some integrity and morals and say, this ain't for me, or if they're about this money, they'll sell out. They'll sell out. So, you know, I wouldn't wish that on anybody's children, to try to be in all this glitter and fame, because you know, everything that glitters ain't gold. And a lot of these different men and women that have done these things for their careers, they can't even look themselves in the mirror. You know, they really can. And that's why we hear about them, you know, having mental breaks, and you know, just going crazy, or committing, you know what, taking their own lives and different things. So, you know, it's a catch-22. You know, it seems like, oh, it's a blessing. God bless you with money, but did God really bless you with that money? Because if he did, you would not have to do these type of things. But drop down in the box and let me know how you guys feel about Dreka, as well as Kevin. Well, I mean, what is wrong with this featherhead dude? He done lost his last rabbit, you know what, mind. But all right, guys, I hope you all had a great day, and you have an even better evening. Please like, share, and subscribe. Cut on your post notifications so you'll know when I drop the next video. I've been kind of trying to stay away from the sector, you know, with all the stuff that's going on. It's just too much envy and jealousy and hate and nonsense, nothing but evilness spewing through this sector that we're in here. And so I don't want to monopolize my life and time listening to it, engaging in it, and things like that. But there is still going to be some engagement on things that I just feel like it is necessary to speak on. But if it's not necessary, this is not my life. Let those people do what they want to do. They're going to have to answer to God, and I will be here for it when they do, you know. But as of now, that's not none of my business. You know, like I say, some things you just have to speak about because it's just going overboard. And then some things you just like, look, it's not even worth your energy. It's not even worth draining yourself to even listen to it, to then to go talk about it, you know, because that's not my life. That's not how I live. I don't go around beating folks down and verbally abusing them and just cussing and fussing all the time, which, like I say, I cuss and I fuss, but I'm trying to come away from that. You know, I'm getting too old. I'm knocking at 50, you know, and I carry myself and hold myself to a certain standards, and we all should as women, you know, as women and men, you know. So, like I say, I'll be coming back with another post. I'm trying to, you know, just kind of tap into what's going on with the different celebrities, as well as, you know, catching up on my TV shows to kind of find out what you guys watch, where we can talk about it. You know, like I say, if I'm not talking about drama, I don't get too many clicks and views, and that's okay. That's okay with me, you know, because that just goes to show me that this sector is really and truly filled with nothing but drama. Because, you know, if you talk about something positive or something that is bringing awareness or something that is not dealing with all the strife and the evilness and the hatefulness that is running around in this sector, no one really wants to hear you. But that's okay, because as well as growing in the sector with the people that are interested in talking and hearing about other things, I'll be bringing outside people that are not in this sector, that are just tuned in to what I'm talking about, the different celebrities, the different TV shows. When they go in and they search something, I may be in the algorithm to where, hey, I pop up. So, you know, it doesn't have to be totally structured around this mess, because I'm telling you, it's crazy. It is crazy. So like I say, all weekend for real, as well as the past couple days, I have not really been tuning in. I've been spending my little extra free time on TikTok, where it's a whole lot positive, and you know, we uplift each other as women and men, as kings and queens, and you know, we got each other back. Like I said, it's like a HBCU type thing going on over there, you know, and it's positive, it's upbeat. You know, you don't hear anybody just trying to tear somebody down. And so that's why I go and I say that all women and men are not like that. We kind of get an outlook on the world as if this is how everybody is. They're not. It's some really good people around this world. Some good people that got some good hearts, you know, and genuine spirits and positivity. And that's what I prefer to keep myself around, you know. Like I say, it might get dark every now and then, because if I slide up on something that I'm just like, oh, no, I got to say something, I'm not scared to speak. But for the most part, we want to try to keep things positive over here. But I'm coming up on 15-minute, guys. And like I say, I know you guys don't want to be listening to no long, drawn-out videos. So I'm going to wrap this one up. And please look out for me, because I'll be back. And just drop down in the comments. And if you guys know Kevin Gates, heard about this situation, knows who Dreka is, let me know what you guys feel about it down in the comments. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. I love you all. And you all have a blessed evening. Be back soon. Bye-bye.